head and out through my solar plex or chest area. This sound lasted for about 1 second. The next number in this piece is the number 9. This piece is called Section 10, 9 Intuition Story, or S10-9IS. In the month of April 13, 2010, I recorded this dream inside my dream book. I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. Today at 2:37 a.m., while I sat inside McDonald's restaurant located on the corner of Gates Avenue and Broadway, Brooklyn, New York, and while I sat across my wife inside McDonald's, I suddenly picked up a new powerful sound that sounded like boom sound once. And this loud sound caught my attention while I was talking to my wife and drinking my coffee. I then told my wife about my psychic experience. This was the first time I experienced a psychic explosion with someone I know. The explosive sound entered through my ears, and the sound did not affect the rest of my body. The psychic sound lasted about 1 second. The next number in this piece is the number 11. This piece is called Section 10, 11 Intuition Story, or S10-11IS. In the month of April 17, 2010, I recorded this dream inside I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. I'm having a long day here. As I watched TV inside my room, I picked up a loud booming sound. This booming sound entered into my whole head, into the whole part of my head. Then this psychic sound gone through my upper body. This psychic incident lasted about 1 second. Time of incident 2:19 a.m. The next number in this piece is the number 12. This piece is called Section 10, 12 Intuition Story, or S10-12IS. In the same month of April 17, 2010, I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. While I sat in front of my laptop, I suddenly picked up a very loud, almost scary psychic sound. This different sound stopped me from working on my computer because I suddenly became frightened. This psychic sound entered my head and the sound exited out through my solar plex or chest area. Time of incident 8:41 a.m. Saturday morning. This different sound came from above and it lasted for about 1 second. And the sound sounded like ba-boom, ba-boom. The next number in this piece is the number 13. This piece is called Section 10, 13 Intuition Story, or S10-13IS. In the month of April 18, 2010, I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. At 6:03 a.m., while I sat inside McDonald's restaurant, which is located on the corner of Fulton Street and Flatbush Avenue, I was abruptly interrupted from working on my Hints to Alaska DVD by a very awesome, ear-shattering, psychic explosion that was first picked up in my left ear, and then almost simultaneously my right ear had also picked up this mega sound. I sat by the window inside this McDonald's store. The sky outside was very gray on this day. This psychic sound was also different because this psychic sound produced a ear burst. I picked up in my psychic ear, and this ear burst came in the form of 2 bubble dark brown sacs of air sacs. I also psychically heard it, and also after I heard it psychically, in my mind's eye, I see these 2 bubble brown patches of air sacs. One part of the air sacs out of the 2 was outside of the window of McDonald's, and the other part of the air sac was inside the McDonald's store. After this psychic incident, I then realized that when this psychic explosion become real one day, it would almost certainly break lots of window with this blast wave. And I have drawn these 2 air sacs. Like I said, one of the air sacs was outside. I seen in my psychic eye, and the other ear sac was inside the McDonald's store. So this is what I seen in my mind's eye, as well as what I heard in my psychic ear. Okay, this is me sitting at McDonald's. This is my cup of coffee. Okay, this is the window, and one part of the air sac, like I said, was brown, was outside of McDonald's, and other part of the air sac was inside of the McDonald's restaurant. The next number, actually, number in this piece is the number 14. This piece is called Section 10, 14 Intuition Story, or S1014IS. In the month of April 21st, 2010, I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. Today, while I sat in front of my television, I psychically picked up a very powerful Ba'um-im sound that startled me for about 1 second. The sound filled my head, and the sound also exited from between my shoulder blades. The next number in this piece is the number 15. This piece is called Section 10, 15 Intuition Story, or S1015IS. In the month of May 8th, 2010, I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. Today I was interrupted from doing personal chores by a very loud sound that entered into my chest. And this sound disintegrated in my stomach. This event lasted for about a second. The next number in this piece is the number 16. This piece is called Section 10, 16 Intuition Story, or S1016IS. In the month of May 22nd, 2010, I recorded this intuition story inside my dream book. While I sat in the back part of McDonald's restaurant, which is located on the corner of Fulton Street and Flatbush Avenue, I picked up a gigantic, loud boom sound inside my psychic ear. This awesome booming sound had briefly interrupted me from my paperwork. This psychic explosion took place around 6:47 a.m. on Saturday morning.